I'm Lee with For Fun Golf TV. We're here for round two of the SGT Tour at Holiday Park. I saw the round one videos, recognize the attire. I'm playing the rounds back to back. It's Saturday afternoon. Got to get these rounds done, got to get the content up. I was away from home all week for a real job, so I didn't get to do any recording during the middle of the week. So trying to get it all done here on the weekend and get the content out to you. Round one started off terrible. I was 5 over after 5. Held it together till 17. I parred straight through, bogeyed 17, and finished with a 77. So I always go out just trying to break 80. So 77 I'm very happy with, especially after that start. Let's see if I can start off better on this second round. And who knows, maybe put up a better score, but we'll see. Number one here at Holiday Park, par 5, 482 yards. Pretty short par 5. If we can hit the fairway, we got a good chance of getting up close. I'm going to take an aim point down that way. If you stay out of these trees left and right, I mean, that's not a very big fairway, but if you stay out of the trees, it's not a tough par 5. Pin looks like it's all the way back left today based on what I'm seeing there. Conditions for round two are links style fairways, which they had link style in the second round of the Web Plus Tour, and the ball just ran forever, which more often than not was not in your favor. It would run off the fairway. See right here, big bounce, look at that. Yeah, it's gonna stay in the fairway for me, that's good. Get me a bunch of extra distance out of it. So in that case, it helped me for sure. But more often than not, that is not what it seems to do. 194 all the way back to the pin. I don't know that we want to try to go all the way back to the pin. Kind of want to land it short and let it release back to the pin. Oh, I hit fly over. I didn't mean to do that. Hang on. I was wanting to go heat map, and I hit the wrong button. So yeah, the pin's right at the base of a hill. I'm going to aim about 185 right there. The 185 should be a 5-iron. If I can hit a nice flush 5-iron, that's what it should go. I flailed that one off to the right. I'm going to get my 185 out of it, but it's going to miss the green. I'm going to get 192 out of it. Well, all right, 28-yard pitch, back up to the pin. Only important shot in golf's the next shot. You'll hear me say it all the time. So I've got a left to right lie with a right to left green. So I'm just going to leave that part of this alone. I want to land about there, about 25 yards. That would be ideal. Good chip there. Gets me in for birdie. Great start. Great start for me for sure. I think everybody's happy they birdied number one, right? Number two, par 3, 135. Pins all the way in the back. I like that. That means I don't have to hit something directly to the pin. I can, see this ridge down the middle of the green. I want to land it right there in the middle of this green. I think I'm going to hit a 9-iron, I think. I don't know. 9-iron's not a club that I hit real accurate for some reason. Who got any of that ball? Club about came out of my hand. It's going to be on the green, but it's going to be a mile of a putt. you're new to For Fun Golf TV or just found this video, I thank you for doing that. We stream Sunday nights, Monday nights, Friday nights at 7:30 Central. We have reels and shorts on all the normal platforms and a ton of on-demand content from YouTube that comes from recordings like this rather than even what we stream. So I've got a lot of right to left here. It's a little bit uphill all the way to the pin from 49 feet. These are the ones that are so tough to get close. Sit down. Yeah, I hit that. I killed that. I killed that ball. Self-inflicted wound there. Now I'm scrambling, trying to get something down for par. To left, a little bit downhill from just over 16, almost 17 feet. Yeah, no, missed it. There's a bogey. Lose that, give that birdie right back. It's all right. Even par through two. Again, in the first round, I was 4 over through 3. So we're already doing a little bit better than that, aren't we? Really going to be aware. I got to pay attention to the wind too. I forgot they have this on breezy conditions in round 2. So I've got wind going left to right, fairways going right to left. So it's going to be real easy to run this out of the right side of the fairway. I'm going to go a little bit inside of that aim point they had, just trying to get down to the inside of that dog leg to the left. Goodness. Wow. I'm not sure that could be any further into the trees. Let me look around here. I think that's my best bet right there. 41 yards out of the rough. See if I can hit something, get it back into the fairway. Try to hit it, advance it because there's no telling what it was going to ricochet off of. Just take my medicine, move on. And 132 to the hole, 127. Try to hit a full pitching wedge. Oh, and I chunked it. I hit in the ground about an inch behind that ball. People talking about how hitting mats are so forgiving, da 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Ours, if you chunk it at all, it just stops the club. It doesn't seem to shock through your body much, but the club just stops. All right, gonna try to lob one up there. This is technically for par for 40 yards away. Took it right over the top. I got a little bit too much of it. To left, 28 feet. Double bogey. +2. Unforced error on my part. It was, I mean, the drive was a problem. It was really the third shot up to the green that really sealed my fate there. Par 4, 399. This was pretty cool. If you actually hit it far enough, you get this massive downslope. I think I flew one 231 in the first round and got 300 total on it. Again, I got those links fairways. So I'm expecting a ton of run. So I'm gonna go a little bit inside, give myself the most room over there. It does bank back to your right if you get over there. Covered the pond. There you go. Yeah, so it's that link style fairways that I was talking about. Got 291 out of it. Not the line I was looking for. Happy to cover the pond, but now I got 90 yards up out of the rough. Sand wedge. I'll leave that short, but it should be putting. I don't know. I think maybe I'm better off just sticking to like a partial pitching wedge on those 80, 90, 100-yard shots like that. With my other wedges, I seem to just go underneath them and leave them all short. So we've got uphill, right to left, 45 feet. It's quite a bit of right to left up there by the flag, it looks like. Yeah, struggle so hard judging the distance on those long putts. Let's take a look at this one. It's also hard. Normally, on my streaming channel, I have my playing partner TK. So you're naturally taking a shot off, thinking about what you're doing, taking your time, and it's just easier to focus. When I'm playing by myself, I get rushed and I make rushed decisions. So 14 and a half, slightly uphill, right to left. Got it. So that's nice. Safe par there. All right, par 3, 210. Par 3s are where you can really get in trouble. It does not take anything to get a bogey or worse on a par 3, it seems like. All the way 210 to the flag. It's pretty much in the back. I'm going to aim middle of the green. It's 203. I'm going to try to hit a 4-iron. Should be the right club. A hybrid, I think, is just too hot coming in. I'm going to peel that off to the right. Sit down over there. There you go. That'll be all right. We can figure that out from there. Bunker between us and the green. So we got to make sure whatever we do, we carry it on. Pins over all the way to the middle. We got a ton of green to work with. So Not horrible. Would have liked to get it a little bit closer. 15 feet. Maybe uphill. I think it's pretty flat, really. No, no, it's killing it uphill. Boogie. +3. Say it was par three. Boy, it's so easy. Walk away from those with a bogey. Par 5-6. We'll do a flyover on this one. Let me get a chance to get another drink. Opportunity to get a stroke back here if we can do something good off the tee. This is that one, though. I just hate the tee shot, especially with these links. Links fairway firmness, because hitting staying in that fairway is almost impossible for me. I guess smart money would just hit a hybrid or something down to that corner, but then you're going to have like 250 up to the green, and I don't have a 250 off the fairway club. Pulled the corner. Done that a few times so far. Just reduces shadows and doesn't do anything else at all for you. It's 135 up to there. I think if I can hit a 7-iron on that line, it'll be a good club. Get me back out into the fairway. Get me a chance. Well, I guess I could have hit anything to the green. I was trying to lay up way short. I got 176 out of that rough with a 7-iron. That is crazy. That usually just don't happen. I know it hit tree branches and leaves at least going up through there. So that's kind of bizarre. Got 18 yards on. I got a left to right lie, so I'm going to aim just a little bit left of the, left of the hole. See if I can chip one back there. It's going to give me a putt. Ooh. For birdie. Left to right, uphill. Thinking about there. Just got to get the pace right. There we go. I might get that bogey back. Get me back to 2 over again. Par 4 7th, 361. It'll be down the left. We're not worried about that. We're worried about hitting this fairway. It's another one. If you can get in the fairway, pretty easy shot down to the green. If you're in the fairway, that green, or if you're not in the fairway, if you're over on the right rough, in those trees, that green is pretty much blocked. Like that. Exactly what I was trying not to do. It's golf. It's the way I play in real life too. So wide gap there if I can keep the ball low. 104 to the front. I try to hit a 5-iron back in my stance. See if I can keep it low and just get it to the fairway and let it run. And I did nothing. Hit on top of it, yanked it right into a tree. Trying to be quick with my hands to hit it fast, and that's what I get. 98 yards. This shot's the only important one. Gonna try to hit a pitching wedge. Chunk that ball, it ain't gonna get there. Remember what I said off the tee, boy, if you can stay out of those right side trees, it's a pretty easy hole. If you get over there, you're in trouble. Yeah, I'd say I was at least right. Left to right. See if I can chip it up there about 16 yards semi-rough. All right, got it in for a bogey. Back to 3. So we give every time we get a birdie, we immediately seem to give it back so far. One 56. Looking around for one of my little bitty tees somewhere there now. Pin's kind of back. I'm assuming that's on the hill. It's right between 2 hills. I want to try to land it like 148. Let it skip back there. So I'm going to try a full 8-iron. Pulled that one. Felt that. Left to right lie over here in the grass, about almost 4 degrees. Looks like green's going right to left. So that might kind of cancel each other out. I think we're going to be slightly downhill. I'll give it just a, so I got left to right. It's going right to left. Trying to get it down there about 17 yards. Just left of the flag. Oh, turn the heat. All right, that's a pretty good effort, safe par there. Thought there for a second I had a chance to dunk that one. All right, we head to the ninth, 3 over. Par 4, 414 yards. Great hole. Can we hit a straight drive? Gonna be in the right trees again. Another hole, kind of same thing. Anything's fine other than being in the trees over there. $163. Ooh. Up to the pin. Not sure what I'm gonna do here yet. I mean, can a guy just hit a 7-iron? See what it does? Yeah. Not the worst thing I've done, but just left that off to the right. $41 yards. I don't want to get this up in the air much because of that tree in front of me. Yeah. Chipping this for par. Three feet. Hard left to right. Downhill. Much as that looked down the hill, I did not envision it coming up short at all. All right, double bogey. 7'1", slightly uphill, left edge. So it's kind of funny. In the first round, front nine, I was 5 over after 5, and I held it together all the way to 17 before I got another bogey. That's the front nine in the books here. Round 2 of the SGT Tour at Holiday Park. Deja vu all over again. Standing on the 10th tee box at 5 over. Just a very different looking 5 over than what I did in the first round. So erratic with the driver. I'm leaving everything off to the right, or I'm pulling it, not hardly hitting any fairways. So I've really got to figure that out on the back. But thanks for watching the front nine. Join us at For Fun Golf TV on Sunday, Monday, Friday nights at 7:30 Central, live streaming on TikTok and YouTube. Tons of on-demand content out there on YouTube, stuff that doesn't get streamed. Also reels, shorts, everywhere else you'd expect to find those. Join us on Facebook at For Fun Golf TV. Members there get access to content about a week early, and also get a great place to keep you updated on what we're doing with the stream, what's upcoming. But I appreciate you watching this front nine. Look for the back nine video coming soon.